Welcome to my backyard with my fancy expensive cars and my fancy expensive tools, and we're going to teach you how to make loads of money and have your own fancy expensive cars and your own fancy expensive tools. Nah, we're just going to teach you how to fix your car yourself and save lots of money, and we're also going to be putting in the description handy affiliate links so that you can get the same good deals on the parts and the tools that I get just by clicking on the link in the description and going right to the same parts and tools that I use. Today we're going to be replacing the window regulator on a Ford F150 2008 model. So you can do it yourself and save loads of money. The first step in replacing any window regulator is to secure the window in such a way that it won't fall down and cut the tips of your fingers off. You want to put some paper in between your tape and the finish of the car so that you don't damage the paint. You're going to want to remove 2 bolts here and here, and another 2 bolts under this cover here. Now we will be unboxing the part here, which just showed up today, and the shipping company gave us a nice, free, no extra charge, big footprint on the box. So it should be interesting to see if they actually damaged anything here when they were stepping on it. Really nice of them, wasn't it? Drum roll, please. What is the problem here? There we go. Ta-da! Okay, and the footprint's right here. So that's this spot right here. Looks good to me. I think we got lucky and they didn't damage anything. So let's get to work on putting this on here. Now your install may actually be a little bit easier than this, because what we're doing is taking aftermarket regulator and motor off of here and taking the regulator, crank regulator, out of here, because this was originally hand crank windows with aftermarket regulator put on to upgrade it to electric windows. Now we're going to be putting in the factory Ford type electric window setup, which replaces all of this. about these bolts that hold the clamps for the window glass. You have to take your 10mm, reach up in here, and pass your extension through here, because the 10mm will not fit through the hole. So here's the trick to getting past that little problem. Between your fingers, it's in there, get it started on there, don't let go of it, and then push it in there, and then you can loosen up. So as you can see at this point, I've taken 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bolts loose. And if you're going from electric to electric and there's no upgrade, then you're going to have the 4, the 2, and 1 single bolt here. Dakota's here to help. Stay the same. Now, to finish up this project, it is necessary to raise these up in the regulator up to the window so that you can tighten these clamps down on the window glass, which means you have to connect your door panel up with your switches temporarily in order to do that, which is a good thing because it forces you to test your work. Now, I can see that it's on there right, but I like to reach up in there and just feel behind there and make sure that there's that little rubber pad in between the glass and the clamp. It's another reason why I tell y'all don't do everything I do, because usually it's times like this that I get cut. So, I mean, you're probably not going to be able to get the job done if you don't do the things that I do, but I don't recommend you do the things I do. I recommend you just pay somebody else to do it. That's the only way you're going to be safe. But if you're going to save loads of money doing things yourself, you're going to have to take the risks that the people you would pay to do this will take for you. It's another reason why you shouldn't yell and scream and cuss people when they give you a price on doing something, because they're not just doing something, they're taking risks on your behalf. Alright. You don't want to over tighten these. If you're not experienced, look up the specifications and use a click type torque wrench. These should be measured in inch pounds, not foot pounds. If you don't get them tight enough, they'll pull loose from the window glass and you have to take everything back apart again. Could end up breaking the glass. Get them too tight, you can break the flash yourself. Notice I use a really short ratchet. And because these holes aren't large enough, you have to do this funky thing where you put the socket in here and then your extension through. And I'm just pulling with these two, the pinky and this last finger. Alright, we're good and tight. We're going to take the tape and everything off of the window and test it out before buttoning everything up. Till the next video, get off the couch and get dirty. Thank you for watching our videos. Many of the events, shows, and people that we feature support much needed charities.
Bastante de eventos que nosotros filmamos soporta caridad.
Please take a child or a friend to one of these events and make sure that they're aware of all the good works that the great people of the car community do.
Por favor, lleva un niño o un amigo a los eventos para que sepa de buenos trabajos que hacen los coordinadores de evento. Muchas gracias. Hasta luego.